This model kit review is of the Ferrari 330 P4, and it's the Le Mans racing car that they used in 1967. It is a 1/24th scale model by Fujimi, and here you can see through. It's a very nice box. Some more pictures of the car. I guess there's the colors needed. I don't know what that means. Actually, licensed product. Let's have a look inside. So, first of all, here we have our body. Let's have a look at those. So, nicely molded. These are raised rivets though, but a fair amount of detail on the body, including on the front here. Very nicely molded. Little areas of from the mold lines. Here are our wheels. Classic Ferrari 5-star. These are in gold. Nice tires. Looks like we have an extra one. We have an axle and some parts for the inside that goes in there. Looks like we also have some photo etched parts here for the grille, and parts probably for the seat belts. Next we have our glass, and it's nicely molded. Here are our side windows, rear, and then lights and headlight covers and so on. We have some suspension parts. Here's our pedal box right here, and this is probably the rear firewall. It's all very nicely molded. Radiator and some body panels. This is the underside of the body here, so that'll go in like that. Here's our chassis, and nicely molded. Here's dashboard cover. Here's the dashboard. This looks like building part of the engine mount. It looks like it's broken, unfortunately. And there's the spare wheel. Here's our steering rack, and that broke or was never molded. Here's our suspension parts. And here is our cockpit, exhaust parts. We've got some engine parts here. Here are our seats, and inside of the doors, steering wheel, and brakes. And here we have our decals. And unfortunately, it looks like two of these decals are damaged. Is there a moldy or something? I don't know. That's disappointing. And seat belts and decals for the tires. And let's have a look at our instructions. First of all, here we have our parts listing. And there's the painting and decal guide, and the colors needed. Start off with the wheels, and then we build the cockpits. Bring the seat belts on. That's with the photo etched parts. Cockpit is mounted to the chassis as well as the radiator. We build the front suspension then. We build the rear motor mount. Putting the engine in. We finish up with the rear bay here. and the glass and body parts are put onto the body. All the rest of the accessories for that for the body, and that's then mounted onto the chassis. So all in all, looks like a reasonably well detailed model. We have some photo etch parts which are nice, and some good wheels. Decals, you know, unfortunately were look like a bit damaged there, but otherwise looks like a good model.